It's Wemple Wednesday here on The Trending Show. Every week, TV editor Erik Wemple offers up his views on the media, and if the stories they're covering make it to his Fuego list or Frio column. Erik has advice today for the Washington Women's Journal. Know your audience.
Hey, Mojo, thanks so much for the toss. Back on Fuego Frio. Hey, guess what? You know the Washington Post, they're supposed to do like original stories all the time? Well, here's one that's not. Unplugging in Chicago. It's the story of this reporter for the Post goes to Chicago and like goes off the grid, goes off the radar, you know, throws her BlackBerry in a drawer and goes. You've read it like 9 million times, people going off the grid. Well, one characteristic of all these stories is they eventually come to this great epiphany, like, oh, I became reacquainted with poetry, with literature. Here it is. Nancy Trejos, after giving up her BlackBerry, and I felt an odd surge of pride at once again being able to read something longer than 140 characters. Here's another epiphany graph. By the third day of detox, I was starting to enjoy it. I liked not having to dig through my purse to make sure that I wasn't leaving phones behind every time I exited a cab. I liked sitting on the window seat in my suite, hotel suite, thinking rather than texting. Look, Post! That's been done 9 million times. You can't do that story anymore. The detox, the tech detox is done all the time. Next one, City Paper. They do this follow-up story on Dan Synder about the time he filed a suit claiming in favor of free speech. But no picture of Dan Synder. Come on, get a picture of Dan Synder. Put some more horns on the guy. Come on, City Paper. And then look, the week before, another cover, no photo. Come on, City Paper. Don't you have a photographer? I heard you had a good photographer over there. Was he on vacation or something? Use a file photo. Frio for City Paper. We'll loan you. We'll loan you a photograph, City Paper. Next one, Northwest Current. Love it. Look at this. Janny parking plan sparks debate. Look at that. Talk about hyperlocal. That's like a web thing. But this paper's been doing hyperlocal forever. Fuego for Northwest Current, the Janny parking plan. What's more important than the Janny parking plan? Next one, Cap Biz, the Washington Post business publication. Dan Byers from the editor. Look at this. He talks about hobnobbing with the fat cats in a luxury suite at the Verizon Center. He's talking about, I was invited to hobnob to watch a Georgetown basketball game, and we hung out in this suite. Dan Byers, you're at a Cap Business Journal, Washington Post. Come on, Capital Business. Did you pay for that suite? Did you pay for your ticket? Fuego Frio viewers would like to know. If you didn't, it's a Frio. If you did, it's a Fuego. But anyway, Dan Byers, did you pay? Next one. Washington Women's Journal, when will you learn? I've been talking about this for half a year. Look at Washington Women's Journal. Look at this. Look at that. It's a guy again. Look at he's all ripped. Look at the terrible photograph. Look at the light. Uneven light coming over his abs and his pecs. Come on, Washington Women's Journal. Get a woman on your cover, Washington Women's. That's another guy. You're featuring guys again, Washington Women's Journal. Jesus. Frio, Washington Women's Journal. Know your audience. That's it, Fuego Frio.
Erik Wemple, everybody.